Notice your ad on Gumtree, and apparently you are looking for assistance. May I ask how much have you done on your own so far?
I'm sorry, I'm barely hearing you. It's dropping so much. So can I give you the on your number instead of voice?
Oh yes, sure. You can. Hello. Hello, Kumar.
Yes, sorry. I think
Can you hear me?
I can barely hear before.
That's weird. Yet I can hear you very clearly. It has something to do with the internet, probably. Can you please? Yes.
Very bad connection. Sorry, I can't hear you anything.
Are you using
On your mobile number?
to prevent advertising phone calls? Perhaps yes. You can ring our number via FaceTime if you are using an iPhone. Will that be cool for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Great. Yes. The number is 04-102.
I can't hear.
Yes, I'll send you a text. I will text you the number via via this WhatsApp. Sure. Just yes. Talk to you later. Bye bye. Sorry about that. Yes, probably yes, due to the misconfigurations. But regardless, we just like to ask you how much of your how much you have done of your current assessments.
I haven't done anything.
You haven't done anything yet?
No.
Okay, great. So yes, then are you currently a proprietary limited?
Yes. How do you know that?
Well, because according to our experiences, it's just a wild guess. There's a high likelihood that all of our customers or potential customers have or are currently doing a yes. It's just yes. We made that judgment based on our experience and our previous clients. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, great. So yes, that should make our job much easier then. So yes, great. So then, if you don't mind, may I ask how much your budget will be?
Budget?
Yes, it means yes. How much can you afford? How much amount can you afford on maximum?
Look, it depends on you. Like, you better come first, once you can do it.
Yes, sure.
Like,
Yes, please allow me to elaborate and explain how much we can do about your assignments. Yes, basically yes, we shall make some attempts to your knowledge assessment items, which is pretty much basically based on theoretical knowledge adapted from your existing learning guides. Basically, we will read it through and fill in the blanks accordingly. The learning guides which have been provided to you. Yeah. Yes, and then afterwards there will be those case studies and vocational placement. And yes, we have experiences. We have plenty of experiences with vocational placement too, and we can help you. Yes, we can help you finish pretty much all those questions that relate to vocational placement, because there are two options. One is the workplace pathway. The other is a simulated pathway. Yes, when we mention the simulated pathway, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to actually go to a physical facility to attempt the work placement. Yes, this terminology it simply means that you and me create a simulated environment to train up your skills that relate to training and assessment. So basically, yes, we will fill in the blanks for the vocational placement part too. Yes. Yes, but of course, accordingly to personal preferences and needs, because each person, can differ vastly, from person to person. So yes, so don't worry about plagiarism or something like that, because we shall always do our best to ensure to produce a unique input, a unique answer input for each of our clients. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, and now about the cost. How does 700 per workbook sound to you? You can pay by separate installments. You can choose to pay half it, and once you receive a 50% draft, then you can decide about the other half. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For each workbook, you mean to say?
Yes, for each workbook. However, it will exclude your skills workbook, because that's the only workbook that leaves you no options but have to conduct the actual and physical training on your own, and sometimes you will be accompanied by a third-party assessor or supervisor. Yes, this quote.
Which one? Sorry.
Yes, it will be the last workbook called the skilled workbook. Yes, I'm sure you have access to your hub, right?
Yes, I do.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's called the skilled. It's called the skilled workbook. Yeah, because it's already requiring us to conduct an actual and a physical training at a designated place or premises. That's why yes, there's very little we can do to help you with your skilled workbook. But however, we can pretty much help you complete every question or every assessment item from the other 3 workbooks. Yeah, one is called beginning with the cluster called the design cluster workbook and the delivery cluster workbook, and last but not least the assessment cluster, right?
Yes.
Great. So yes, looks like we are both on the same page. So yes, if you choose to, let's say, pay, let's say, 800 or 750 first, then we will give you some more discounts. Yes, if you choose to pay 800, and you will just have to pay another 800 after you received all the 50% draft for all the workbooks. Yeah. Yes. So how do you like this quote?
This is a bit expensive for me. I cannot spend that much.
Okay. So how much do you think then we should charge you? We
I
are.
don't know,
Yeah.
if it is that much, it's gonna cost me 2,500 or something, which is not gonna be optional for me. You know what I mean?
Sure. So how much do you have in your mind? We are.
Yes.
Sorry.
I just put like that. Some people were doing all of them for 500.
500, right? 500 per workbook, right?
They said all of them, all workbooks.
Really? Well, I'm pretty sure that there can be some scams, but we are we are one of the only a handful of the legitimate companies that that are truly capable, accept those that require a video or an audio recording, you know. Yeah.
Only the audio, video recording, yeah.
Yes, the video recording and the audio recording, and you know, those signatures from third-party supervisors or assessors. Yeah, because they, you know, those assessment items, they require highly unique inputs, and we don't want you to get into trouble, and we don't want any sort of suspicions from your assessors, right? You don't want that, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, but you know, because once you just copy and paste from, you know, once you just copy and paste another person's signatures, your assessor will certainly get suspicious, right? You don't want that, right? Definitely.
Yeah, no.
Yes, that's precisely why we are unable to help you with that. But however, we always stand ready to help you with all your other assessment items. Yeah. Yes, you can definitely you can definitely count on us to help you finish them. Yes.
How long do you normally take to finish complete them?
Yes, in general, yes. Let's say in general terms, generally speaking, it can take no more than 7 working days to complete one single workbook. Yes, and it will take no more than around 28 working days to complete all your 3 workbooks in total. Yeah. How do you like that?
That's all. I'm just thinking. I don't know.
Yes, let's assume if you do wish to choose to complete all these workbooks on your own, then I can assure you that it will take, you know, let's say more than a year. You know, let's try to you know, to give you some optimistic you know, optimistic expectations on your capability. Even if you are extraordinarily capable of completing this, it will still take you more than a year to finish it. And would you choose to spend more than a year on this, you know, nasty and vicious assignments, or will you just, you know, just choose to spend a little bit of money to hire someone else to do it for you, and just give yourself more space, more time to maneuver and think about your own future, you know? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because, you know, it will surely take you more than a year to complete all those vicious and crappy assignments on your own. That we can assure you, because we have seen a dozen, you know, more than a dozen, you know, like a multitude of clients who eventually, you know, they basically, yes, they just handed over around 25% or a little bit more than 50% of the entire workload to us, and they chose to attend the other 50% of the workload on their own, and it still turned out that took them, you know, like 10 months, 1 year, even 1 year and a half, even more. Yes, there's a possibility there, though it can vary from person to person, but generally speaking, it will take you quite some extraordinary extra amount of effort to complete on your own. It will be painful, yes, it will. But yes, it is. We don't force you to make a decision to pay us, but we just give you a bit of a general advice for free for you to think about. Yeah. Yes. So yes, but yes, don't worry. If you yes, can you please just send a random email to the email address we just provided, and we can then forward you some sample work, some reviews and feedbacks from our previous customers for you to have a look at. Then you can decide you can decide then whether to choose to use our services or yeah.
Exactly.
Great. Yes. So
I understand.
can you please text us your email address so that we can send you those reviews and feedbacks for you to decide?
Yeah, no worries, definitely. Yeah, because it is now it's like even if I attend the straight class one, I mean there's offering now virtual classes one. I mean in the virtual class only we can complete the projects. I think here the projects are the main thing to finish them to write down. I don't know like.
Well, how yes.
Yeah.
Yes, how about this? You can hire us to attempt one of the easiest workbook for you, such as it can be either the delivery cluster or the design cluster. Both of them are not that hard. See how you like our work done, and you can decide about the rest. We don't force you to make a payment with that large amount of money, because because we both know very well that you are our new client, so there's no reason for us to force you to make that large amount of payment. Yeah, we all need to build trust, right? Yeah. Trust, yes, trust. Yes, trust always comes mutually. There's no such thing as one-way trust, right? It comes both ways. Yeah. So yes.
So I'll send you my email first, and the best models I'll send you. You can just send me a little sample so I can have a look at.
Sure, definitely. Consider it done. Yes, we will send you some samples, some reviews, some feedback, some comments from our previous clients.
Like from I think Inspire Education has become like very popular, like online.
Yeah, but yes, not to worry that much. You know what? Because we have absolute confidence in our competence on completing them. Both in time and on time. We will never deliver them to you behind the preset due date. We will always try our best to make early delivery happen. Yes, though an early delivery is not always guaranteed. Though we will still try our best. But we will always ensure there's 100% chance you will receive your workbooks on time ahead of the actual due date. Yes, it can be a minute ahead, it can be 2 minutes ahead, it can be a second ahead. Yes, but it will never be late. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send you my email address, and I've spoken to someone else as well. I don't know. I thought of doing myself, but I'll see how it goes.
Sure. That would be great. Yes, that's basically we always suggest our new customers to do. Because yes, there's no rush in that. We just like to help to help you to be your companion on the journey of learning and training. And on the other hand, we make a bit of money from it. Yes, but our most primary objective is to help you, is to help one another. Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
Sure, definitely. So yeah, I'll give you the call back, and I'll send you my text. Thanks for your call.
Sure. No worries. Thank you very much for your time. And I really do enjoy this talk, and we look forward to having you as one of our clients, as one of our beloved clients. No worries. So yes, enjoy your day.
Thank you, Francis.
No worries. It's our pleasure.
Bye.
Talk to you later. Thank you. Bye bye. Cheers.